This because this is crazy. You know what? You know what? And I'm just watching this and I'm like, this is why y'all need to realize these companies don't care about you. These large corporations, these people that own businesses and are CEOs of businesses, okay? I'm watching in real time these rich people with money showing y'all how they're going to replace you. Because why did I see robo stuff from Elon Musk, a robo taxi? Oh, so now you want to eliminate taxi drivers, robo buses? I would be damned if I ride a bus that is not driving, that an actual person is not driving. You got me messed up to think I'm going to get on a robo bus where a robot is driving me somewheres. I don't even feel safe. Y'all remember iRobot? And I'm trying to remember, isn't iRobot like a zombie movie? Isn't it like considered a zombie movie? But iRobot, remember that movie with Will Smith? Because, yeah, that's gonna be the future. I would not want to give any power to a robot. And then you're going to have robots that watch kids. No, thank you. I'm not going to leave my kids in the hand of a robot. Elon Musk is one wild person. This is what people do with their money when they're rich. Instead of helping people, instead of saying, hey, we will make it so you guys can afford a living wage. No, you guys want to complain about not being able to afford anything. We'll eliminate you. We'll replace you with robots. You asked for too much. What? This is so crazy to me to think that because we ask for a living wage and we pressure these companies to pay people to live, they're like, nah. Like, I'm not even going to sit here, right, and give you a living wage. You know what I'm going to do instead? Because you want to be so selfish. You want to ask us for more money. You want more money? Well, I'm going to replace you with a robot. A robot doesn't ask for more money. A robot doesn't complain how much they're getting paid. Wait till that robot starts getting feelings and starts acting like a human and turns against humans because the way y'all treat people. Do you not think that these robots are going to come and attack humans and say you treated us, you used us? I have my questions. What if all these movies about robots turning against people, what if they were forthcoming prophecies? What if these were not movies that someone made up in their head? What if it was someone that had, like people have these like thoughts? What if these thoughts were like from a parallel universe and these robots actually did that to humans? Right? That's what I wonder and think is like, what if these are not fake movies? We know them to be fake because they're fake stories. Someone made up these stories, but what if these made up stories were things that they have seen in the past, but they put it off as dreams? What if these robots turn against us and hurt humans because you use robots the way you use people? And they're finally going to rise up and say, we've had enough. This is crazy. Y'all may think that I'm like, I hate when people say manic episodes. She's going crazy. But no, really think about this. Really think about it. Go back and rewatch iRobot. Why the heck? Let me tell you something. They got a robot for everything. Robots are serving people in restaurants. That's wild. They had a robot. I don't know if you've seen back. They had a robot that could cook for you. It was hands, but it wasn't a full robot, but it was a kitchen robot that could cook pasta. A robot that could cook pasta. Let that sink in your head. They got a robot that a self-driving car. I mean, it's great for people. Like I understand their usage saying it could be used for people that are blind, whatever. I don't know. To me, that's a little iffy. This is what I think, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say. We should take all those like experimental things people are trying to do, like robots, not like every experimental thing, but just the robots, put them on another planet, and let's see how they function. On a planet that can withstand and handle humans, let's put these robots and these things that you want to make on another planet and see what they do. And why don't we just stick all these rich people that want to like make all these robots and do all that? Why don't we just stick them on another planet too with these robots? Let's see if you survive. We'll put you out there as test subjects for these robots because we need some humans. And obviously, I'm not all for putting innocent humans in harm's way. So why don't we put the ones that are making these out there? We'll really see what happens.
But I'm a crazy.
Do you want to go skydiving?
And President
Okay, so I want to talk about this because this is crazy. There are people in the comment section saying, we don't care. We are voting for Trump. Who's we? Who's we? Because you're not talking about me. You don't speak for me. I'm tired of this we. You are on an island by yourself with all the other dumb Trumpies. Who's we? Why are you talking about a speech Obama gave saying that he's speaking for Kamala Harris? No, he's speaking for himself. Trump tried to claim an economy that wasn't his, which was passed down to him from Obama. Because Obama created that wonderful economy all you guys love to talk about. Right now we are living in the worst economy ever. You want to know whose economy that is? Trump. Not Biden's. He loves blaming Joe Biden, but wait till Joe Biden's economy kicks in. And if Trump gets into office, which I hope the hell not, y'all are going to realize, y'all are going to literally realize that the economy is good and you're going to be like, oh, you're going to give Trump credit and it's not even Trump's economy. It's Joe Biden's economy. Some of y'all need to just realize what you stand for. If you stand for Trump, you're a bigot. I said what I said. You stand for a man that's a criminal. You're a racist. You're a bigot. That's all. You don't like being called a bigot? Then don't be one. Don't be one. Okay? That's all I gotta say. Don't be one. Okay, good night. Goodbye. I don't know what to tell you. Whoever DM'd me making a threat, saying that you're going to report me to the place that I stay at for fraud, for checks, using my father's checks, go ahead. I have proof that my dad doesn't get disability. Try again. They cut him off. They cut off his disability when he went to jail. He's not getting his disability. So if you think we're taking a check and we're not helping him, he's not helping himself. He's refusing to go get back on his disability so he can have his money. That's not us. That is him. He claims that he has his disability. He's on it, but he's not, because we tried to make sure that he was on his disability and he's not. So you want to call me a gorilla and be racist to me again? Go ahead. I will show the office this email that I got and I will let them know. Okay? Try it again and see what happens. Now I would suggest you stop making these threats in my emails before I find out who you really are. And you're really going to get it. Because if I have a guess, I believe it's Sal who's mad. They got blocked. So you're not going to go threaten me saying that we're using my father's checks when it's my brother who literally helps pay the rent because he works. And he has proof where the money's coming from, that it is his money. So I would suggest you stop lying to people. And stop saying you're going to threaten to call the office that we're frauding, because we're not. My father doesn't get his checks. Okay? That's on him. That's not on us. He said he's getting his disability, but we found out otherwise. So, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, maybe stand on my business. Thank you. Worry about your money, fraud. And it's the literal fact that you messaged me talking about how we took his money when he okayed us to use his card. That's why we were using it. Hello. My mom even said if he asked for his card, we were going to give it to him because we can't keep him from his money. Hello. He never asked for it because he said we could do what we needed with it. Maybe you need to stop talking about someone you know nothing about, because if you really cared about someone with mental health, you wouldn't be on this app allowing people to harass someone with mental health and also call me a monkey hiding behind a fake email, which I have a team of people, not a team, but I have people that can find out who you are for me if I ask. Not to dox you, but to report you to the police for harassing me and maybe get you fired from your job for being racist. I don't know. You think that your actions don't have consequences because you're behind a fake email. That's not going to work. You guys hide behind these fake profiles and say this outrageous stuff because you guys think that you can get away with what you're saying because you think no one's going to find out who you are. You know, you're lucky that I just let Ish go. I could get so mad to the point where I'm like, you know what? Maybe I do need to find out who this person is, report them to the police, and then maybe get them fired from their job for harassment, because you ain't gonna come over here and make threats to me. The police don't really technically do anything, but they said if I find out like a specific thing that someone's doing and I have their name and stuff, they will do something. Now again, I know what people are gonna come at me for, say, didn't you say that the police don't really do anything? Why are you going to the police? I never said I was, but I said I would. And actually, if I have enough evidence and I have the person's name, they will do something. So I would watch it if I was you. Maybe, just maybe, don't message people, right? Because let's be honest, me going to go take matters into my own hands isn't going to help me. I mean, I could find out who you are, excuse me, and report you to your job, but, I'm not going to take matters into my own hands to cause myself to go to jail, prison, or whatever it is, because, I'm not going to do that. Sometimes, I have these thoughts that I wish certain things, that I really want to say, but I can't, because I'm tired of people having this cockiness to them, like they're doing something by sending me an email and making threats towards me like I'm supposed to be scared. I'm the last person you need to be threatening. You think because I got pushed over on this app so much that I ain't gonna do anything? This is the last time anyone makes a threat to me. Because the next time someone makes a threat towards me and they're an adult and they have a job, you better be making sure that you have your whole place packed and ready to go. Because when that eviction notice gets slapped on the door because you get fired, that's not on me. I'm going to start making sure some of you guys hurt in your pockets and that you lose your financial status. Because thinking that you could come on the internet and call a black person a gorilla and then say I'm not black, but that warrants you to call me a gorilla and a monkey, yeah, let me tell you something. I'm going to show you, right? Not that I'm a monkey, but I'm going to show you what I really can do. Because I wouldn't be out here making threats when there are people that can help me. There's a large creator, or there's someone that I talk to that knows a large creator that can find people's information for purposes of not doxing, but because I don't dox people. But I would stop. And I do have to preface this again, because I don't want people to think I'm threatening people. I would stop before your job receives this email. Before your job receives the information of where it came from and proves that it came from you. I would suggest you stop. Okay? There's no need to go out of your way to try to threaten me because you got blocked off of my page and you think you could threaten me. If I don't want a subscriber subscribe to me, I'll block you. I'll block all my subscribers if I have to. Well, not every single one, because I know some of them are not negative, but a lot of y'all will get blocked, and I don't care. You're not going to threaten me or scare me into unblocking you or whatever the case. You paid the $9. I didn't choose to pay the $9. So I don't understand why, they say, y'all say TikTok is not serious and that I spend too much time on TikTok. But look at how these people act when they get blocked. That's weird, right? Like, this is the funniest thing to me is that you think threatening me makes you less of a chronic person online. Like, if you're advocating for my father. First of all, stop advocating for my father. I'll advocate for my father. I don't need no one to be speaking for me, on my family, on me, or on my father. I've already said stop speaking on my father. Because the next time you speak on my father, there's going to be issues. And if I have to, I will let your parents and your whole family know exactly what you're doing online. Speaking on a mentally ill man. So don't come for me or my family about any type of funds, okay? You're just mad that I figured out how to make money online and you don't know how to process that. You want to say, oh, we're over here committing frauds and all this and that. I don't commit anything. I'm the one paying out of my own money. I don't have to explain to you why he doesn't get his money because it's none of your business. But I do have to tell you because you're dumb. Some of y'all want to push people so bad that you want to get information out of them. If I have to tell you however many times that my father does not get his disability anymore, because when you go to jail, you don't get your disability, and you can look that up on Google. It's free. It's your best friend. Use it. I should slap you in the face with Google because clearly you don't know, like, you need to have Google slapped right in your face for you to understand how to use it. Google is your best friend. If you look it up, because he went to jail, he lost his disability. He's no longer on it, even though he believes he's on it because of his bipolar, his mental illness. I don't have to explain to you or anything about what my family does because my brother is hustling to pay the rent. I pay the other bills, right? And I do help with rent when I can. So stop saying that we're using people for money. Some of y'all don't even know what true hustling is because some of y'all sit there and literally will hand $1 to Jasmine but then come at me. Y'all better quit it. Y'all better stop before people start donating to me more and more and more. And I don't even ask for them. People will start sending me more and more and more cash apps because you continue just to piss you off. You're not doing anything but making people support me more. It's not stopping nothing. For you to sit here and say I'm receiving a check that I'm not even receiving anymore is crazy. And then to say that I'm frauding. Go ahead. Right? You're not threatening me. I'm not worried. Like, who do you think you're threatening? And they know because I've used my card with my name on it. It has my name on it. So there's that. When I paid the rent anyways. The last thing I'm going to say is that I'm going to be concerned with my upcoming payment on the 15th that I'm getting paid my money. So that's where my mind is focused. But like I said, make another threat again and we'll see what happens. Because you threatening to say, I'm going to call the place you live and tell them you're frauding them. Go ahead. We have proof my father doesn't get his disability anymore. So I would suggest that you think wisely before you do that. All I'm thinking about is getting paid and where my money's going to go and what I have to get. Because I'm not concerned. Okay? Anyways, you should be concerned with your living situation and your payments. And don't worry about mine, okay? Anyways, have a good day. Some of you guys. Okay? To those who are rude, I don't care if you have a good day. But anyways, bye guys.